Hello and namaste. So I just want to talk today very quick about why we need to step away from technology, why we need to take a step back from technology in general. So technology, it has now become an everyday part of our lives. And at the beginning, it was initially there to support us. It was there to aid us. It was there simply to be an addition to the human being. Now, it is slowly moving to the point that it is controlling us. And this is a very, very scary thing because we have moved away from being human beings, what essentially is a human being. And we are moving closer to not being human anymore. We are moving closer to becoming robotic, losing our mind, not going crazy in this sense here, but losing our ability to think for ourselves. Nobody asks questions anymore. Everybody asks Google. How many years until I can buy a house? Google, what do you think? No. So we've become completely dependent on technology, and this is a very scary thing. We need to take a step back, and especially the new technologies that are coming out today have been scientifically proven to be harmful on a number of levels to not only our human structure, not only our cellular structure, our personal health, but also harmful to other sentient beings on the planet. We are not the only ones living on this planet. There are thousands of animals that still live here. And it's also damaging the environment, damaging the trees. There's new technology going up as we speak, and the places where this new technology is being erected is essentially devoid of trees at this point, devoid of animals, devoid of the birds that used to live in these trees, for example. And this is a very, very scary thing. And not only that, but there is tons and tons of proven scientific research that shows the negative health effects from this new technology. And I invite you all to do your own personal research and don't pay any attention to the mainstream media, because mainstream media is completely controlled. So we really need to get out there and we need to do our own research, and we need to look at the facts and studies from scientific websites, not websites that have been not studies that have been paid for by the same people that control the media, but websites that have been put up by independent research groups, for example, that have no monetary interests, that have no economic interests. So we need to take a step back in general from the technology. We need to remember that this isn't a need. What are our needs as a human being? We need food, we need clean water, we need shelter, we need clothing. These are our needs. If we take a step back and we live in a more simplistic way, we'll realize that we don't need all this technology. We don't need any of it. A lot of technology exists to create a completely illusory world. Many things that exist today are not necessary. They are not needs that we require to maintain our life as a human being. So we can even see now, for example, the cities are becoming terrible as far as technology. And even getting on your email, for example, a thing that should be as easy as just checking email. You need, 14 passcodes. You have to write them down. You need to change the password every 6 months. It's becoming so much to the point that we're completely consumed with it. If I go on the train, everybody's just looking down at their smartphone. Nobody's even making human contact anymore. But we are a human species. We need contact. We are not robots. And we can think that maybe we will eventually merge with robots. But then where is the point that we stop becoming human beings? If we decide that we want to be plugged into a machine, then we cease to be human at that point. And what does being a human being mean? It means that we are capable of feeling emotions. We are capable of having loving relationships with the people around us. We are capable of emanating light and love. This is something that a robot could never do. This is something that your computer cannot do. Your computer cannot radiate light and love. So this is what makes us special as humans. And we've really gotten away from this. We're moving towards a robotic age of technology where human beings have completely lost the sense of what they are. So my suggestion personally, and you don't have to agree with me, not everybody will agree with me. Some people want to merge themselves with robots. But there are many that don't. There is a certain aspect of a human being that is only found in a human being. And there are many, many good qualities that humans have. Humans can have strength within. Humans are courageous. Humans are capable of giving love to not only one person, but thousands of people at the same time. Humans do wonderful things in the world. Humans are capable of guiding others towards the light. Humans are brave. Humans have this set of emotions that you will never ever find in a computer, because a computer is just simply a program. And it is very sad to see that many humans have been programmed to the point that they have had their emotions completely cut off to a certain point. They are completely numb at this point, and they are almost drone-like in this sense. So my suggestion is we all need to work to bring back that humanism within ourselves, as we are a special creature. We are a sentient being. We are from the earth, just as the animals that are here, just as the trees that are here. We are all living beings. We need the sunlight. We need fresh water. We need food. We need the earth to nurture us. So we should all take a step back. As we see, technology in general has weakened the human spirit. Technology is something that we've become completely dependent on. And if you look over the past years, this technology has grown or increased. What's happening to the human condition? We're not becoming stronger from it. We're actually becoming weaker. People are getting sicker. Cancer is at an all-time high. It's just unbelievable how many people are dying of cancer now. And people are becoming lazy. This laziness, we don't go out in the woods anymore. We don't have gardens. We're not taking care of the planet like we should be. We have become inactive. And this inactiveness has created pain in the physical body. It has created sickness. We have certain artistic talents and abilities. We have this sense of creation as a human being that can only be cultivated without the use of technology. An intuition, an inner intuition, and an inner creativity. If you look back hundreds of years ago, that when there was no technology, we had some of the greatest artists of our time that were born in the 1800s, the Renaissance, for example, all the sculptures that were built, all the artworks that were done, all the music that was created. These things are no longer done. Now we are making apps. But does an app give you the same kind of motivation or the same kind of inspiration as a beautiful piece of art or a beautiful piece of music? So we have to cultivate the human being. We have to go back to understanding what it means to actually be human. And we have to cultivate this, and we have to grow this. And we have to take a step back from the technology that is actually doing us more harm than good. So let me know if you have any questions or comments about this video. And if you do want to follow the channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you like the video, then make sure to hit like as well. Have a good day, and namaste.